Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel. So I'm sorry I haven't been filming. It's been a week, so that's pretty much a long time for me not to film because I usually film and upload a couple times a week. So I am back. The reason I have not been filming is because depression has been kicking my ass. If you guys don't know, I have depression. I have anxiety. I have borderline personality disorder. It's just a part of It's not it is a part of who I am, but it's not completely taking over who I am. It's not everything about me, but it is a part of my life. So that's it. I've been working and also just dealing with, crap from that, dealing with that kind of shit. Yeah. So anyway, my hair looks nice now, but let's just make it look ugly. So we're gonna put on these little cat ears from Penny. So today is going to primer. I'm going to be using, I got a new one finally, yay, because the other one ran out. I really recommend this primer. It's the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Mattifying Base Primer. Yeah, and this is the MILANI Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer, and I got the shade 01 Creamy Vanilla, because now it does look quite dark on the bottle, and I'm pretty sure it is going to be a bit dark for me because hello. This looks very yellow toned also, and my skin is very cool toned, and I'm very, very pale at this time because it is still technically, I mean, it's going into spring soon, but it's really cold in Ireland still. So this is the Conceal and Perfect Foundation and Concealer. It says on the back, medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free formula, long wearing, water resistant and sweat proof. Okay, so I have never tried any products from MILANI before, so I am very I got this on Beauty Bay. I'm going to tell you guys the pricing and everything now, and we're going to go onto the Beauty Bay website and just read through what some of the claims are about this foundation. I like to do this to preface this video. I know it's annoying when I keep saying it, but I just like to say my skin type because people obviously don't know when they click on the video. So my skin type personally is dry to very dry skin, so I do have dry skin, very dry skin, so that is the reason we are going to be, we're putting on a primer. I always test out my foundations with a primer just to give them a fair chance, and also because a lot of people who doesn't wear primer, with foundation and stuff like that. So yeah, my skin is already moisturized. I put a super intensive deep moisturizing cream from Lush on last night. It was one of their creams. So this was €15.60 on Beauty Bay. So I really like Beauty Bay. I'd recommend it. €15. I know it's backwards because obviously it's a phone, but let's read through the claims. So first of all, it has 16 shades. This, I don't think I got the lightest one. No, the lightest one is called Porcelain right here. Maybe I should have got Porcelain. Oops. But I did get I believe this was one of the second lightest. There's also light beige, and I got the Creamy Vanilla. The light natural was very pinky toned and would just not have suited my skin tone at all. So I got the shade, let me see, Porcelain Sand. Let me see where Creamy Vanilla is. Creamy Vanilla was this one here, and it looked very cool toned on the website, so I hope that it is. I hope the bottle is just deceiving. First of all, packaging, I like this. This is pretty small when you get it, it's a thin bottle and stuff, but it does look really good. We're gonna test it out. Let's read through the claims. A full coverage, now this is off the Beauty Bay website, obviously I'm not making this up. So a full coverage concealer and liquid foundation. Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 plus foundation plus concealer applied seamlessly over the face, offering a flawless matte complexion. Who doesn't want that? So reducing the need for a separate concealer. Okay. For a richly pigmented formula requires just one layer. Okay, this is a lot of claims. For a naturally perfected water resistant veil that covers everything from blemishes and redness to dark circles and imperfection. We've got dark circles. We don't have that much redness. I do have big pores, as I already said. My skin is far from perfect. Shades available, blah blah blah. Okay. And it does have some it has 4 out of 5 stars, so a lot of people say it's the only one that genuinely matches their skin tone, looks amazing, great coverage, all of that good stuff. So we're gonna test that out. So first of all, this is the foundation. I have right with me here, I have my, it's a brand new beauty blender, so it's really spotless. Just take a look at this now, guys. This is the foundation. So this foundation has a pump, and I was like, thank you everything in the world. It has a freaking pump, because I hate when foundations don't have a pump. I'm gonna shake this a bit, okay, because it is breaking up at the bottom part. I thought it was broken, but it's not. It's fine. It was packaged really well. So I'm gonna take one pump. Let's see how. I'm gonna give it. Okay, how many is this gonna? Okay, it came out. Oh my god, this looks dark. Okay, so it came out and it's, yeah, it's dark. It's a yellow. It's not like. Okay, we're gonna. You guys can see how yellow this looks next to my actual skin tone. I'm just going in with a few bits. I don't like smelling it, but it smells kind of... It smells like... It doesn't smell fragrance. I don't know really what it smells like. There is a smell to it, but if you guys see it on my hand, it looks pretty yellow, so I'm nervous. To say the least, I'm nervous. So I'm gonna just grab a mirror so I can see what it looks like. I feel like a Simpson, but it's probably gonna be okay. I hope it's gonna be okay. Blender brush, and we're gonna do one side brush. I don't really use brushes for foundations, but a lot of people like to test out. It's like a factor for them if they use brushes, how well it blends out using a brush. So let's have a look at the brush first. That's actually okay. Okay. So the brush is definitely applying it well. It's shearing it out a lot. That's the reason I use a beauty blender, is because it is really shearing the foundation out, which I like kind of a heavier base. The only thing is, it's matching my skin a lot better. With the brush, it actually looks like my skin, but better. So I'm just gonna go in circular motions. That actually looks really good on that side. So we're gonna take, I'm gonna take a little bit more on this side first, because I'm a full coverage queen, a full coverage person, so I really like full coverage. So I'm not a fan of like medium coverage. I'd say this is definitely medium so far. I'm gonna take the brush again and just kind of just go in. Yellow tone, but it's not half as yellow toned as I thought it would be. It's not as dark as I thought it would be. It doesn't look orange or anything. I think that applied really well with a brush. Obviously I can get into the crevices more with a sponge, but like, let's go in with the sponge, my beauty blender. Okay, I don't know, let's just blend it in. Dare I say I prefer the brush side? That's so weird that I actually prefer the brush side. It looks more full coverage than the blender. Let's take a bit more. Took a bit more. And let's just go in with more on this side of my face. Because obviously I want to see if it's buildable, but at the same time I like to wear a lot of foundation. So yeah. And we are going to be doing a wear test and check-ins as usual with foundation reviews, so don't worry about that. I will be zooming you guys in, or you know, coming closer to the camera before I go. I'm going to work. It's not going to be a super crazy day. It's going to be like one shift in work and then coming back. We'll do some check-ins throughout the day and stuff like that. Okay, so I took crazy our beauty blender and just pat it in like I usually do. We're going to just buff it into the skin. Okay, I prefer this. This is really nice. I prefer this time because I put more on my face. So I gave a little bit more coverage. I felt like a Simpson when I first looked at the shade, but definitely sheared it out a bit more. It looks heavier on this side, but I'm going to leave the other side because we are doing one side brush, one side blender, so I'm not going to change anything about that. It looks nice though. Foundation brush, just blended it into the neck. For real though, because if I'm going to look, my face like is going to look a bit more yellow. I want at least my neck to match. You know, this says that it's a very, well, it doesn't really say, like on the back it says medium to full coverage. I wouldn't say that this is full coverage at all, but I would definitely say, like, look at my skin with my neck. I always like to just show that. Obviously I'm really pale, but it does look a bit more, it's very yellow toned, but I actually surprisingly do like it. I'd probably mix it usually, so it says you don't need to go in with concealer, but like no, we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me to really lighten up my under eyes as well. Just, this is the shade 05 because my under eyes are looking hella dark, and you know that it did not cover up all those bags. Like, I don't really know a foundation that does cover up all your bags, like, unless it's like, I mean, we've already tested out the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. That's really good, really good. The thing about this Maybelline concealer, I really like it, but I hate the brush. It's very like, it feels hard and it kind of takes off product sometimes, and I wish it was like a bigger brush, but the product itself is really good. My nose is itchy. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with my beauty blender, and it's giving me the highlight underneath my eyes that I wanted. I'm gonna go off camera and I will see you guys in just a second, but before I go, I'm obviously going to finish the rest of my makeup. I'm going to be setting it with my RCMA No Color powder that I always use lately, which I really love. And let's have a look at the skin close up. So I do have big pores. I feel like this didn't exaggerate nor hide them. It just kind of, they're still there. Obviously the dense marks, not going to get rid of that. Under my eyes get super creasy. If you guys can see, sometimes my smile lines like that. My smile lines sometimes get a bit creasy, but we're just gonna have a look at all the imperfections of the skin just to kind of see. And obviously I have a lot. Everyone has imperfections in their skin. So I will see you guys in just a second here, and I will be back. I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup and do one last check-in before we go about our day. Then we're going to be doing check-ins throughout the day to check up on the foundation and how it's doing. Hi guys, so I forgot to make an ending to this video, so this is the outro of the video testing the MILANI Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in the shade 01 Creamy Vanilla. So I'm not wearing this on my face at the minute. I'm doing another video testing a different foundation now, which you guys won't probably know about yet. I don't know whether this will be out. This is probably going to be out before that. So I absolutely, it says medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free formula. This has become my new favorite foundation. The color is definitely still, I'll just give you a little swatch on my hand. It's definitely too dark, too like yellow for me, but that's my own fault. I'm gonna get a lighter shade, I'm gonna mix them, but I still wear the heck out of this. I've used it on somebody else. I've used it on like a friend, putting makeup on her, and she loved it too. It says on All Night. It's a super wet formula. It's definitely like my fave like new foundation to test. So I would definitely recommend that you go out and buy the MILANI Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. 01 Creamy Vanilla is the shade I got. I would definitely recommend this foundation. No joke guys, obviously it's just like me talking about it, but if you want to try a new foundation, I definitely think this would work for oily skin, and I have dry skin, so it definitely works for dry skin. So I really recommend it, and you can get this on Beauty Bay. I will link it down below. Please subscribe so I know you guys enjoy this content and want more content like it. Please smash that like button so I will continue making more foundation reviews and testing videos of different foundations, drugstore, high-end, all of that good stuff. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. And follow me on social media if you want to. It's down below. Bye guys.